Welcome to the Murder Mystery Book Club meeting this month. Our title for today, December 3rd, is In Peppermint Peril by Joy Avon. This is a quick and friendly spoiler warning that discussion past this point and in the comments of the video post will include spoilers for the novel. If you haven't yet read it, copies are available through the library's Hoopla database. Our story opens with our main character and sleuth, Callie Aspen, returning to her childhood home of Harts Harbor, Maine, where her great-aunt runs book tea, a tea room with a literary twist. Callie is delivering refreshments for a high tea at Haywood Hall, home of the wealthiest citizen in town, Dorothea Finster. Dorothea has arranged this special event in order to read her latest will. However, after arriving at Haywood Hall, Callie meets with Sheila, who is married to Stephen, Callie's old crush and Dorothea's heir. Sheila insists that Callie hide a vintage Finster family heirloom ring inside the cake. It is Sheila's hope that after the cake is cut by Ben, her daughter's boyfriend, he will be forced into proposing in order to avoid a public humiliation at the event. Everything seems to be going according to Sheila's plans, but when the ring box is pulled from the cake, it's empty. As guests begin to argue over who could be responsible for the theft, the body of Haywood Hall's caretaker, Ledenby, is found stabbed to death in the conservatory. This kicks off the investigation and questions on whether the two crimes are related. Throughout the course of the novel, it is discovered that Sheila's daughter Amber, knowing her mother's plans, stole the ring from the cake in order to avoid being put on the spot with a proposal from a man she didn't love. However, the ring was later stolen from her by the housekeeper, so no one would discover that the stones were in fact fake, and that Dorothea Finster's fortune was long gone. Ledenby himself had been stabbed as he was part of an attempt to blackmail Dorothea. Along with Frank Smith, the president of the Chamber of Commerce, Ledenby had been blackmailing Dorothea. The fact that school teacher Brenda was actually her granddaughter, whose father was a child Dorothea had given up years ago when she became pregnant out of wedlock. However, despite pressure, Brenda refused to go along with the scheme, and in the end, Ledenby couldn't betray his longtime employer and friend. After a confrontation between Callie, Deputy Falk, and Frank Smith, the killer is captured and loose ends are tied up. It is also revealed that in Dorothea's will, she leaves Haywood Hall to Callie rather than one of her descendants. It is Dorothea's hope that Callie's love of the town and Haywood Hall will push her to put in the time, money, and effort into making the hall a museum and cultural showpiece of the town. In the end, everything in the novel wraps up with a neat little bow. Despite secrets coming out and initial hurt feelings and anger by the characters, by the end everyone is understanding and happy with the result. Much of the novel centers on Callie's thoughts and feelings as she reflects on her life, the events that have brought her to this place, and whether or not she wants to make a change for the future. The mystery itself is resolved fairly quickly, and even the climax seems to give more attention to Callie's feelings and her interactions with Deputy Falk rather than to the fight with the murderer. I did feel that more time could have been spent on the mystery itself, showing the characters interacting with each other and steps being taken in the investigation. The book has a tendency to feel a bit more like a romance as we follow Carrie and Deputy Falk's budding relationship. Also, the idea of the book tea itself feels underutilized. I really love the idea of a tea shop that also caters to readers by including clues and references to literary works in its offerings. However, this rarely does come up in the novel, only in a few scenes, and is not woven deeply into the plot itself. In the end, this mystery truly is best described as a cozy. Though there are no edge-of-your-seat thrills, and some points that I still take issue with, the story was engaging and the characters were well-rounded enough that I wanted to see what happened in the end. As this is the first in the Book Tea series, I am curious enough to pick up the next ones just to see if there is more development in later entries in the series. Like a nice cup of tea, this novel was warm, soothing, and a great way to unwind and let go of the stress of the day. But these are just my thoughts, and I really want to know what you guys think. Was In Peppermint Peril your cup of tea, or do you prefer something that's a little bit more edgier and darker when you pick up a mystery? Would you visit a business like Book Tea, and if so, what novels would you like to see referenced in the menu? I hope you'll pour yourself a cup of your favorite brew and share your thoughts and opinions on this title in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what everyone thought, and I hope you'll all stay tuned to the library's social media and website for more information about upcoming programs. We've got some great things planned for this month and beyond, including story times, tutorials, crafts, and more. Looking forward to seeing you guys later. Bye!